Also go by the name of Remedy. I've founded this movement slash vision called Infinite Entity, and it's just a bunch of positive, conscious, creative projects for the community as well as musically and everything. So I'm here to talk, or follow me on connect on Twitter or whatnot. Don't like to follow, connect.
So you're the founder and creator of Infinite Entity. What exactly is Infinite Entity?
Infinite Entity originated as a vision back in 2008, a time in my life where I literally wrote massive amount of poetry in a very short amount of time. It could have possibly been a week or so, and near the end of that week or whatnot, I felt like for some reason I wrote Infinite Entity, and then after that a range of things that I wanted to see in communities, in societies, in life, in everyday life, and it became like a plan of action. And after 5 years, it's bit by bit manifesting into a movement. And what Infinite Entity, so start from a vision to now a movement, it hopes to bring a positive change, firstly to my life. I've got to start within first. To my life, kind of align me in a way where everything I do, everything I say is for a greater cause, is for not just to benefit myself, but benefit my family, community, the human race, just it's a humanitarian movement, starting from within. And one medium that is stressed on the action points is creativity, a form of expression. As a child, I loved writing, from poetry to songs, to prayers and whatnot. So I understood from young that it was how I expressed myself and how I got a lot of things off my chest. So with Infinite Entity, I hope that different forms of expression as well can kind of express something that's going on inside, something that's maybe not 100% right in what I'm seeing around me, in the hopes to bring out these injustices or issues or whatever it is, to then bring about a positive change. So that's basically what Infinity is to bring about a positive change in my life, but then also on the greater scale, everyone else around, everyone from humanity, like everything. And I think that's basically the vision and a movement towards a positive future.
And on a spiritual level, what does it represent?
On a spiritual level, Infinite Entity spirituality in itself is to distinguish your soul from the physical, or spirit from the physical. So on a spiritual level, I hope that what it's done for me anyway is to allow myself to look within myself, strip every single attachment I have in the physical sense, and really look within myself to see who I really am and what I really want from life, and what I really want to, how I see everything and how I interpret everything in a deeper level. And from once you know that within yourself, you then can, everything else becomes open to you. So on a spiritual level, Infinite Entity is a kind of way for me to check myself every day. Like, it's not, I don't know everything. I'm still learning, I'm growing every day. So it's a way for me to just align myself every day and make sure I always touch base. I always have that foundation is on point. The foundation whereby I understand that I don't know everything and that I'm open to learn and grow. And once you know who you are and what your calling is, the universe literally opens up to you. And every single, from people you meet, little incidences you see or something, you can find something positive from that and it will help you grow. So that's basically the spiritual side of Infinity.
And spiritually, how do you see yourself and your place in the universe?
Okay, spiritually, every single person on this earth has limitless power. Every single person. So spiritually, how I see myself is like I'm just me, but because I understand that I'm here for a reason, like everyone else is. Spiritually, I see that, I need to make sure that I do everything true to my real self, so that I'm helping myself firstly, and then everyone else around me. Because the power of one person, it's just positive energy, to be honest, isn't it? We all, once one person is positive in a room of it's like light. There's a dark room and one person has lit up. Everyone can just see that light, and then everyone lights up. It's just that's basically what it is. So that's the importance of spirituality, and how I see myself, and how it's not just me, how everyone should see themselves in that form. Then everyone, it's just a massive, everyone has that limitless spiritual light inside them, and it just attracts more positive energy.
And how do you see the current state of humanity on a spiritual level?
Okay. Currently right now, you can see it. Wars should never be, in this day and age, I think, it's such a big question, because, spirituality is an individual thing, but like I said about the whole light thing, it can create a wave. So on the flip side, if someone's negative, and there's a room of people that maybe don't know, haven't got any, they're in the middle, they can equally become that negative person's energy. So humanity right now is like that. There's a lot of negative influences in day-to-day life from temptations to real oppression, to the class divisions, to recessions, to not being able to get a job, to just general, not having human rights, to all these negative things is the outcome of, unfortunately, people not being spiritually awakened. Like they're dark on the inside, and they're not aligning themselves properly, and for that reason, they're quick to be negative, or quick to fight one another, or quick to not want to better themselves. So humanity, you can't generalize, because there are groups of people out there in day-to-day life that are doing positive things.
Good and the bad.
Good and the bad, exactly that. So but collectively, we see that the world is not going in the right direction. Everyone can see it. If big superpowers are still able to decree, these wars out of nowhere that have, that is, no one can tell me they're spiritually on check. They're not on point. So if everyone was able to just get that back, then there wouldn't be these kind of issues. So on a whole, that people need to wake up.
Where's the humanity? Find myself alone in my thoughts. Security. For all I seek is peace, Mahatma Gandhi. Social outcast, as beliefs like mine are a form of insanity.